Hi, everybody. Welcome back for a live tarot tea time. Let me get my camera situated. Here we go. Get that backdrop right. Okay. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to a live tarot tea time. We're going to talk about what's been going on this week. I also have some requests from you guys. So we're going to do a little bit of celebrity tarot and astrology as usual. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's just jump right in. Okay, so the first story that you guys wanted an update on, we got a request. And this is just about, we're going to start off kind of light here. And this is Kendall and Bad Bunny. You guys requested an update. So let's get into it. And by the way, how this works, if you guys are new here, you can just ask me anything about your birth chart or celebrity tarot that you guys want me to pull a card on or talk about. And I will insert it in here. I'll take a break from the stories that I have set up for today. All right, let's go. Get a little sip of my tarot tea. All right. So, Kendall and Bad Bunny were just recently spotted doing a Gucci campaign, which has me thinking, okay, like they're working together, but I don't know. I don't know. The chemistry, we don't really see a lot behind the scenes. It would be interesting if he appeared on Keeping Up with the Kardashians this season. I have some more tea to spill about them. You guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, all right. So, look, Kendall, let's start with Kendall. How does she feel towards Bad Bunny at this moment in time? What is the current status of their connection? Let's see. How does Kendall feel towards him? Okay. Four of Cups. Looking at what you don't have instead of what you do have. This is some disappointment. Okay. So this indicates to me, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, that Kendall feels towards Bad Bunny. I don't know. Like she likes him. There's something here. It is an emotional connection and emotional involvement that she feels. That's what those cups indicate. But to have Four of Cups means that she does feel like something's missing from their connection at this point. Again, when we do our tarot readings, guys, this is just like based on the current timeline, what's going on for people now in this moment. So yeah, right now, whatever's going on, Kendall's feeling like there's something missing emotionally with the connection. She's disturbed a little bit. This person has some disappointment going on. So, okay, let's get a clarifier. What is causing disappointment? Oh my gosh, Sage Moon, happy Sunday. Woo! So happy you're here. I'm doing well. How are you, Sage Moon? I'm excited too. I'm so happy that you're here. The Sunday's going well. We did a little family hike this morning and now spilling some tea, so can't complain. How are you? And Sage Moon, let me know if there's anything that you want to talk about, anything you want to spill some tea on. Right now, I'm doing a Kendall Jenner Bad Bunny update that somebody requested on the channel last week. Okay, so far we have the Four of Cups for how Kendall feels about Bad Bunny. Now let's see how he feels about her. How does Bad Bunny feel about Kendall? Let's see. Guys, no. Three of Swords. Are you kidding? Okay, so allegedly for entertainment purposes only, I'm going to say that at this moment in time, something has happened. There's something going on. Yes, they may be fulfilling contractual obligations to do things like their Gucci ad. I'm not saying that this is going to be a breakup anytime soon, but something has kind of gone on, I would say, recently. Um, she has a feeling of emotional disappointment. He has a heartbroken feeling. I don't know if something happened where they got into like a disagreement. This is emotions. I'm getting goosebumps too, so that's kind of a little tapped in indicator. Yeah, guys, it's not looking good. Just to be honest, it's not looking good at this moment. There is something going on. There's been some sort of incident that has happened between the two of them. He's heartbroken and she's disappointed in him. So I don't know if he was offended, if his feelings were hurt. Let's get one more clarifier and then we'll move on. Was not expecting that, to be honest. I was thinking we were just gonna get, like, some sweet cards just, like, saying they're having fun still, but no, there's some actual emotion, some things going on. Alright, what has caused the heartbreak? Okay, I don't like this. Seven of Cups, a lot of choices. So as we can see in this card, there's a heart, there is a snake, there's a crown, and this could indicate having a lot of people around you, which I'm sure they both do, being as famous as both of them are. But there are a lot of choices, a lot of temptations, and a lot of things going on around them. I will say something has happened, and it's like each one feels like the other is valuing their career more than they value the connection. Since Bad Bunny is the one with the heartbreak, I feel like maybe Kendall made some sort of decision that really hurt his feelings. And then her feelings are hurt and she feels disappointed that he's not able to like go with it. That's what I'm getting. So we'll see this unfold. But yeah, that's the read I get on them. How sad. Okay. Well, I hope, if they're meant to be, I hope they get through it. If they're not meant to be, then I hope they both move on as soon as possible so that they don't have more hurt. That's sad. Okay. Sage Moon says, a family hike sounds lovely. Ah, thank you. It was nice. Doing good. Good. I'm happy you're doing well. Enjoying some ice cream. Okay. I love it. Things aren't living up to, I know, to KJ's expectations. Interesting, right? That is a good yes. I think you're right too. I think that our intuition is going off here. Okay, in your honest opinion, Sage Moon says, in her honest opinion, in their honest opinion, I think BB is still hung up on his ex. Ooh, interesting. I don't know anything about the ex, which can make it hard for him to be emotionally present or open. Hope there's no more hurt for either. Agree, Sage Moon. Okay, that is interesting. I didn't know that there was something with, I don't know anything about the ex, but I can imagine that if you move on quickly, I don't know, that can be tough. Okay, interesting. Sage Moon, thank you for the insight. Okay, that puts the cards into a little bit more context. All right, so our next request that we got for this week. So we all saw and if you didn't see the actual Kardashians episode, you may have seen, it on the internet, or you may have seen the promos on TV, but Kim and Kourtney are having some sort of huge situation. Now, a lot of people think that this has been brewing for a while, but I think let's just check in allegedly. Let's see what's going on. Now, one of the things that I have found most interesting that has come out is that apparently Travis Barker wrote a book back in the early 2000s about his life. The celebrity memoirs were really big for a little bit. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I read a bunch of them. I did not read his, but he did detail his relationship with Paris Hilton at the time, and he said that he had a huge crush on Kim Kardashian, who was at the time traveling with Paris as like kind of her assistant, stylist, closet organizer. Um, and he had a crush on her. They started hanging out a lot. Now, he says that nothing ever happened, that it never went further than just like a mutual crush. But some people have been speculating that part of the reason that Kourtney was so hurt about what went on with the wedding and with how Kim was working with Dolce & Gabbana right after her wedding, people are saying this doesn't really make sense because there's more overlap. Like Kourtney used the same singer, Andrea Bocelli. Like they're saying it just doesn't make sense. It kind of seems like this was pulled out of thin air in a way, and there's something deeper going on with Kourtney. Now, with siblings, of course, they've known each other their whole lives. There probably is something deeper. But people are saying that they think it could be the fact that Travis has openly talked about having a crush on Kim in the past and that it bothers Kourtney. Don't blame her. I mean, if that were to be true, how that would be so stressful. I can't even think about it. My Scorpio moon is just cringing and like screaming, crying, whatever that saying is, screaming, crying, throwing up, like that's how I would feel. Horrible. So I would not blame her for that. Okay. So, Sage Moon says, yeah, I think the ex was his fiance. Oh my gosh. And appeared in one of his music videos. Okay, Sage Moon, as soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna be doing a deep dive. I want to know all about it. Wow. Sage Moon, way to bring that tea. Thank you for sharing. Oh my gosh. Let's get into Sage Moon. I love how you just hype up the stories. Yes, let's get into the Travis and Kim Kourtney stuff. That news surprised me this week. Me too. I remember hearing that there was like some rumor about them having a crush. I had no clue that he talked about it in his book, that it was, ugh. And then Shannon Moakler, his wife at the time, apparently like poured a drink on her head. I think they were estranged, but then she found out that he was hanging out with Kim while she thought they were working on their relationship. Anyway, it's ugly. It's very ugly. So this is definitely a story worthy of the tarot T pull. So allegedly for entertainment purposes only, I got to say that a million times with the Kardashians, especially. Let's see what the tarot tea spill is on this whole situation. Travis Barker, Kim Kardashian, Kourtney Kardashian. Let's first do the reading on the jealousy, the love triangle weird thing. Let's just see what's going on. And then we can go from there. Okay. First of all, is there anything that needs to just generally come through about this situation? I feel like it's very complex. So let's get a general card first. Okay. Guys, best friend of the year awards card, the 6 of wands. Okay. Now, to me, this card of friendship coming in upright position is very much about there being friendship there. Like it's a genuine friendship. So this to me is not giving romantic entanglement weird vibes. So I like that we got started off on this foot. I will say that. Okay, ooh, more people are coming on in. Hello. Sharon wants an update on Sean and Camila. You got it. We'll get to that next. Penny D says, "Hey everyone." Hi Penny. Oh my gosh, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good Sunday, Penny. Yes. Hi everybody. You guys are so sweet. Okay. So we have the best friend card. So this is giving genuine friendship. So let's keep pulling. I like that that's what came out as like an overall energy. So I'm not getting anything seedy. I'm not getting anything creepy going on, at least right now. Okay, so let's pull it, like, just is it true, basically, that Kourtney is maybe upset with Kim based on the rumors and maybe a little bit of insecurity or jealousy or just being bothered by the fact that Travis said that in his book about Kim? Is that coming into play at all here? Kourtney's feelings. Mm, okay. 9 of wands. Let's get another one. She's doing a lot of reflecting lately. Okay, doing a lot of reflecting. Wands, a lot of energy. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Okay, I will say this. I actually don't get a feeling that it's a jealousy or insecurity on Kourtney's part, which I'm happy to see that because how horrible and painful would that be if you were in that position? Like, I can't even imagine putting myself in that position. I would feel terrible. Um, but what I like about this is that for Kourtney, we get the Queen of Wands, meaning she's actually in her power right now. So it may, some people are speculating that she's insecure, which is why she's reacting this way. I'm not getting that at all. I'm getting that um, Travis has feelings of friendship towards Kim still. Like there's really nothing weird there. It's not a romantic thing. And Kourtney, she's been reflecting though. We have wands. This is all wands. This is all passion. This is a lot of energy here. And we talked about, when you know someone since childhood, there can be layers of things going on. And she's been doing a lot of reflecting. I'd say in the past few years, this goes back a little bit. She's just been reflecting and she's realized that she wants to live her life for herself. So this is kind of just reinforcing what Kourtney's been saying. She's been saying, I just want to live my life for me. I don't want to be influenced by what my family wants or the media. I'm ready to live for myself. I'm a mature woman. I have a family. I have a life. I have my own dreams and goals that make sense for me. And that's what Queen of Wands is. Queen of Wands is following your own truth and your own path. And I would say that unfortunately, when she is herself, it clashes with her sister. So Kim is a Libra sun, and Libras are very much about being in partnership with other people. So I feel like for Kim, it might be important that she feels like Kourtney is a part of the group. And for Kourtney, I think what is her zodiac sign? I'm going to look it up real fast. But for Kourtney, her fulfillment comes from feeling like an individual. And this is kind of something that I think she's grown into. Let's see. Kourtney, zodiac sign. I just have to know. Yep, Aries. Okay. Born on April 18th, 1979. Oh my gosh. Okay, so she's a 9 energy Aries. Okay, something about 9 birthdays is that so I was born on the 9th. I have a 9 birthday as well. 9 birthdays tend to experience a lot of transformation in their life. 9 is the last number of the zodiac. I mean, I'm sorry, of numerology before you start back at 1 when you're talking about birthday personalities. For her, she has an energy of transformation. That is a part of her path. Our sun sign is who we are, but it's also what we're growing into and what we need to be happy. Aries, Courtney, sun sign Aries, Kim, sun sign Libra. Aries and Libra are at opposite ends of the spectrum on the zodiac wheel. They're polar opposites. Wow, you guys, when you see astrology in the wild, it just really blows me away. So the older they get and the more they step into their true self, because as we get older, we get to know ourselves better. And they've realized that when they follow their own path, they just don't agree. What's right for one isn't right for the other. What's right for an Aries isn't going to be right for a Libra, and vice versa. The goal is for these two, I would say, to have tolerance for each other, to have patience, and to give each other space while realizing, hey, what she needs to be happy isn't what I need, and vice versa. But we respect each other and we give each other space and we love each other without feeling like we need to be the same or always agree. And so that's a place that I think they're gonna have to get to. So, you know what? I really hope they get there, but I will say I'm so glad, I'm so glad that Courtney isn't upset about Travis or anything like that. I think she feels very secure in the fact that she's loved. It doesn't bother her. What does bother her, though, is feeling like Kim sometimes blocks her Queen of Wands energy of her Aries sun with a 9 energy birthday of needing to transform herself. Mm. Woo, on that note, I gotta have a sip of my taro tea. Okay, let's see what everyone's saying. Oh, you guys chit-chatting, I love it. Everyone doing well, that's good to hear. Oh, so you guys are so nice. I love our community. Sage Moon, literally, they're astrology in the wild. They really are. I totally forgot that she had an Aries sun. I couldn't remember because she's a Pisces rising, so I never remember, but she's definitely coming into her Aries sun energy now. It's like they have different worldviews, yes, and speak different languages. Sage Moon, 1000%. 1000%. Dropped a card. It's always weird when when I drop a card, so I'm like, did it mean something? The moon. Illusion, emotions, feminine intuition. Yeah. They are just fundamentally different, and they know it not only with what they say to each other, but they intuitively feel that they're opposites. So it's like Courtney gets offended because she's like, Kim is judging me and she doesn't agree with what I'm saying. And then Kim gets offended because she's like, Courtney's judging me, doesn't agree with me. So they really have to like let go with love. Honestly, they should do a family birth chart reading. They should do that together. It could really help with their tolerance. So we'll put that onto the universe. But I hope that they learn to be tolerant because we don't have to be alike to love each other, right? Okay, so let's keep going then. Somebody else requested, let's see, Sharon wanted an update on Sean and Camila. Okay, let's see what's going on. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to pull cards for these two because I've kind of speculated and let's just see what's going on. Okay, so let's do their energy with each other first. How do they feel about each other? I feel like it might be different. So let's first do at this moment, how does Shawn Mendes feel about Camila Cabello? How does he feel about her? Because this past breakup where they kind of got back together, I feel like he was the more heartbroken one. And then before that, she was the more heartbroken one. So how does Shawn Mendes feel about Camila Cabello right now? What does he feel when he thinks about her? What is the vibe for Shawn? Okay. The tarot D is just very honest, very straightforward. 5 of Swords. Shawn feels betrayed. Wow. Okay. So Shawn feels, for entertainment purposes only, very betrayed by Camila Cabello. When he thinks of her, he has this feeling of like, kind of like somebody pulled one over on him, or like there was something disingenuous. And remember the last time that they kind of got back together? It was like really cute where they were at that music festival and she kept like kind of kissing him and jumping around on him and stuff. And it really seemed like, and he was smiling. It really seemed like he was happy. He hasn't been photographed. He's been working on his mental health, which is great. But a lot of the stories that have kind of come out, he's just been sort of somber or working on himself, doing different things, but he's been more serious. I feel like in those photos, he was happy. Um, and Five of Swords energy, he feels sort of like I would say that she came back into his life and he feels like maybe he wasn't clear on her intentions and he feels a little bit betrayed. I think it really hurt him that she kind of came back in and then decided to leave again. That's sad. Okay. Oh, well, yikes. So now let's see. How does Camila feel when she thinks about Shawn Mendes? How does Camila Cabello feel when she thinks about Shawn Mendes? What is the energy? Very different. Three of Pentacles. So this is like, this is someone that I really love. I really care about him. I respect him. I'm good. It's like she's good. She's kind of overcome whatever it was. Uh, Three of Pentacles is like working together. This is creating something fun. She feels so good towards him that she could even see them doing a song together in the future at some point. I don't think that Camila is aware that he has this Five of Swords energy towards her. And that is something that I think he has to kind of work through. Um, I think she feels like she was pretty straightforward with him. And she's kind of just like, that's life. He broke up with me, then I broke up with him. And, but we're good now and we're on a good path. I could even see us working together in the future. Like that's kind of the vibe. She's just like, she really doesn't have an idea that he feels that way. Okay, what's coming up for them in love separately? What's coming up for Shawn in love with his love life? Ooh, we're getting more tea. Can't wait to read that. Laura has some tea. Okay. What's coming up for Shawn in his love life next? For Shawn Mendes. Whoa, two cards. Didn't even mean to do that. So there's a lot of energy. Justice. There's going to be a rebalancing for him and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay. I like this for him. Um, you know, when we get the Five of Swords, everybody has their own perspective, right? Like sometimes we're the villain in someone else's story. Sometimes someone's the villain in our story. It's kind of like what we just talked about with Kim and Kourtney, just like one being a Libra, one being an Aries. It's like they truly just have different worldviews, right? Well said, Sage Moon. I think that with Shawn, he has his own worldview. He has the way that he experienced things. And so for him, he looks at the situation with Camila when they dated once again as this Five of Swords energy of betrayal. He is about to get what is going to look like justice to him and the Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to change and shift in his romantic life. And that could mean that, you know, maybe, I don't know, like if things reshift, that she tells him that she loves him again in the future. Or it could mean that he meets someone else who makes him feel like really good and kind of like the things that always hurt him about Camila are the things that this new person does right. Justice, because everyone in our lives teaches us something. So maybe with Camila, he learned more about what he needs. But whatever's coming next, there is going to be a rebalancing for him. So he's going to feel like in his next relationship, kind of like all is right with the world, sort of like this is what I was missing. I love that. I think that's amazing. Really good. Okay, cool. What about for Camila? What is next for Camila Cabello in love? I like to see that. Two of Pentacles. We're getting this balancing for her too. Guys, this is why I always speculate that Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello could be twin flames because it seems like they mirror each other in a lot of ways. And it might not mean that they're meant to be together in this lifetime for the long haul. Sometimes you're a twin flame, it's not that you're meant to be together. You're just having these experiences together to help each other learn. And there's a mirroring here. Two of Pentacles for her. Okay, so she is going to be rebalancing something as well. So weird. Let's get one more for Camila Cabello. Healing. Okay, you know what? This is so strange, but I really like this. For her, she is rebalancing as well. And that rebalancing is going to happen through an internal healing. So it seems to me, and I'm getting goosebumps, so this is confirmation. It seems to me like for him, there's going to be something external because we have the world card that's a rebalancing. And I do think that could be a new relationship, like I said. For her, I think it's more of a rebalancing of, like, having realizations and healing from the past, and I think that she's gonna come out of this in a really positive mindset. For her, it's really about healing, but that's good. I think she's gonna feel really good, and this could be with another person, but I'm getting pentacles and I'm getting four of swords. I feel like this is gonna be an internal healing. She may be single for a little bit. I think that Camila Cabello may be single for a little bit, but she's gonna feel through being single that she rebalances and, like, finds herself again fully. So it's gonna be the right thing for her. So I like this. I think that Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello are both on separate paths, but they do seem to mirror each other, so it is giving twin flame. But I like that. I think that they are both in a good they're set up to find more joy and happiness in their lives. That's great. Okay. Woo! Goodness, you guys. Okay, let's see. What does Laura say? Laura says, Bad Bunny and ex. Ooh, okay. We got some info. Laura says, Bad Bunny and ex Gabriella Berlinger. They were together for about 5 years and believe he cheated on her. Rumors out there say, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read this. Rumors out there say they still communicate. Oh my God. But not sure really what's going on with them at this point. Laura, that might factor into that tarot reading that we just did. Because I feel like if Kendall were to find out that he was still communicating with his ex, we had that, 4 of cups, or was it 5 of cups? It was one of the things where it's like you have a lot of love, but you feel emotionally let down or like something's missing. I feel like that could be something that would make her feel that way. And then if she communicated that to him and drew a boundary, 3 of swords, that could break his heart. I don't know, or he could be heartbroken. There are layers to this connection. Wow. Thank you for letting us know, Laura. That is so interesting. Sage Moon says she's doing okay. Okay, everyone's doing great. Love it. Okay, Sage Moon says, love that for them. LOL. They do give twin flame energy, learning from each other. Yep. Okay, cool. You're welcome, Sharon. Thank you for asking the question. Yeah, Laura came through with the T. Sage Moon says, yes, you did. Laura Escobar, 20 stars for you, honey. Gold stars. You did great. Thank you. All right, guys, our next story that we have, and this one I kind of pulled from back a few, I don't know, months ago. It's been a while since this has been a real story, but this has kind of been living rent free in my mind, and I've been seeing it on TikTok. You guys have probably seen this too. Okay, Austin Butler and Vanessa Hudgens. Have you guys seen that video where she walks past him and he recognizes her. He's talking to Sharon Stone, and then he recognizes that it's her, and he kind of, like, has this sad look on his face, but or almost like and then sad, like, "Whoa," like, there she is, like, kind of in shock, and then she just walks by him like she doesn't know him. Well, in this particular TikTok that I saw this past week, they had that video, and then they showed a compilation of all these other photos that the 2 of them have been in together throughout the years of their relationship and just how in love they were. It was the saddest thing I have seen in a while. I was just like, "This is what happened between Vanessa Hudgens and Austin Butler? Like, what happened?" We're gonna ask. I gotta know. So this is a personal tarot tea that I just had to pull. This is my own request. Okay. So what is going on? Ooh, someone says, SJL, hi, I like your style. Thank you so much. Rumors out there saying Sean is back with Sabrina Carpenter. Can you please read that? Oh my gosh, yes, we'll do that one next. And Sabrina Carpenter's been hanging out with Taylor Swift. Okay. It's like a small group, right? They all kind of, it's a small group, it's a small world in Hollywood. All right. So Vanessa Hudgens and Austin Butler, what caused this breakup? This TikTok that I saw is haunting me. I will try to find it and put the link in the description in case anyone else wants to see it. It's just wild. What caused this breakup? The tower. Guys, you cannot make this stuff up. The tarot tea, spilling it. The tower card. All right. Yeah. So something major. This was an event. This was a situation. This was not one of those breakups that's like a slow burn where both people are kind of falling out of love, over time and then it just doesn't work out. No, this was a sudden break. This was something that happened. Someone caught someone doing something. And that's why Vanessa Hudgens won't even look at him when she walks by him, and that's why he had that look that was so like, I really was like, "What was that look?" Like, he just kinda like, "Oh, there she is," like, almost like, "I'm gonna get in trouble," something like that. So, I'm gonna say he did something, she caught him, it was not good. What did he do? I gotta know. What did Austin Butler do to cause this tower moment with Vanessa Hudgens back in the day? And I don't even know if he's still with Cindy Crawford's daughter. I forgot her name. Beautiful model. What happened? What did he do? What did he do? Five of Pentacles. Okay. Now this is a work thing. Was he working with someone? Did something crossed the line? I need one more clarifier. Balance. Okay, not good. Two of Pentacles. I'm gonna say yeah. So she found something out. Vanessa Hudgens found something out. Austin Butler was working on set, doing something, maybe modeling, maybe acting, whatever it was. And she found out that he was juggling. Two of Pentacles. The only reason I'm going to say that this is a juggling situation with relationships and romance is because we have this card indicating that it was at work. So yeah, there was someone that he met while he was working, and it was he was kind of like he had like a work romance, and then he had her at home and she found out. Okay. Well, that's pretty cut and dry. Not good. Poor Vanessa Hudgens. I think she's like engaged to someone new though now and happy. So that's good. I just had to know. I was nosy. Mm. Sharon says, I saw that video, very sad. It broke my heart. I know, right? Me too. Sage Moon says, whoa, I was just watching a Christmas rom-com with Vanessa in it. That sounds wild. I know, right? Okay, SJL. Sabrina Carpenter and Shawn Mendes. Let's see. That would be great. If that were the case, then what we just got about how things are going to rebalance for him and he's going to like have someone new and feel like everything's right with the world, that would be so cute. I hope that happens. Okay. So what is the energy between Shawn Mendes and Sabrina Carpenter right now? Let's just get a general card. SJL, where did you see that they were dating again? Do you remember like where you saw it or read it? I would love to go look that up after this. What's the energy? Oh my gosh. SJL coming through with the T. Okay, yeah. So we have the Knight of Cups. This is my knight in shining armor. This is my romantic, sweet, like just like every love song, every perfect evening you could imagine. I mean, truly, this is like the fairy tale romance card where it's like so sweet. It's almost like, is this even real? Pinch me. Oh my God, you guys, this is the energy between them. Confirmation, confirmation. Yes. Uh-huh. SJL, I think you're right. Oh my God. Sharon says, yes, he's with Cindy's girl. They moved in together. Okay, so Austin Butler is still with Cindy Crawford's daughter. Got it. Okay. So we'll get one more card or we'll do a couple more SJL. I'm curious about this. Shawn Mendes. How does Shawn Mendes feel about Sabrina Carpenter? And we already have that Knight of Cups. So it's a romantic energy. How does he feel towards her at this time? Ace of Wands, stop it. Passion. Passion, passion, passion. Yeah, he's into her. Like, just open and shut case. There is no need for further investigation. Guys, this is the major passion card. Oh my gosh. How cute. You guys, I think this is exactly who that reading was talking about. Thank you, SJL. I had no idea that they were rumored to be talking again. How does Sabrina Carpenter feel towards Shawn Mendes? Oop, oop, pulled two. Let's just keep them. King of Wands, major passion. Also, I think this is how she sees him, which makes sense because he's coming through as the Ace of Wands. So, yes, she recognizes him as being very passionate. She views him as this passionate person. The King of Wands is very desirable, like very positive. But then we have this Two of Swords. Let's get a clarifier here. This is feeling like I don't know what to do. Hmm. or feeling like not I don't know what to do necessarily, but it's like I don't know what to do because I feel like my hands are tied. There's something going on here that makes her feel uncomfortable about making this decision to be with him publicly. But the Two of Swords, all you have to do is put down the swords and untie the blindfold. So it's something that she has anxiety about that she can overcome. Um, Interesting. This looks like kind of a life lesson type thing to me. So let's see. What is this Two of Swords about that Sabrina Carpenter has? Why Five of Pentacles again? Why is everybody wrapped up in their career today? Um, there's something about her career. She's concerned. Oh, well, duh. She's a singer as well. Does she feel like dating him could be too much of like a media frenzy that she doesn't want right now? Let's get another clarifier. I don't know much about Sabrina Carpenter. I like her. I know that she's friends with Taylor Swift, so she's got to be good people. Um, she's very talented. She's very pretty. I don't know about her personality, if like she's mentioned anything about not wanting to be public with people she dates or something like that. But there is some concern for her about being with Shawn Mendes, even though she sees him like she's definitely into him. She has a huge crush on him. She really likes him. But there's something that she's concerned about. One more card. Yeah. Let's see. Dr. Fiza says, may I ask? Oop, Sage Moon, oop, I'm stunned at the tea today. The tarot is talking. Sage Moon, the tarot is talking. Agreed. Dr. Pisa, who's coming towards me in love? Okay, we will get to you right after this. I'll pull a card for you and see. All right, what else? Why is Sabrina Carpenter feeling this way? Eight of Cups. Okay. So I think based on this and what we know about Shawn Mendes, there is this sense that she feels like he just walked away from something, and it wasn't too long ago, wasn't it, like, the beginning of the summer that Shawn Mendes just had that other, like, back and forth with Camila Cabello? So it's almost like she feels like it could negatively impact her career in some way. She's a little bit concerned. She kinda just doesn't want to, like, be caught up in any narrative, because of who he walked away from. So I really do think she's concerned about any narrative about like Shawn Mendes, Camila Cabello, Sabrina Carpenter. She doesn't want that to be on tabloids. She doesn't want that to affect her career. She's very serious about what she does. And so right now, I think that even though she sees him in such an amazing light, she's really into him. I think that she wants to keep it private for a little bit, which I mean, I can't we can't really judge, right? We don't know what it would be like to be in that position. I hope that if it's real though, that that they come out with it and that she doesn't care. But yeah, I think that she's maybe wanting to wait until a little more time has passed from when he was with Camila to when they come out with their romance. That's kind of what this looks like to me. So it's more of a strategic thing, but it does look like they are very into each other. So that's cute. Love to see it. That's exciting. So I hope it goes well for them if that's what's happening. Sage Moon, maybe she doesn't want to be the other girl and blame for their split. Amen. Sage Moon, agreed. 1000%. Sharon says, because last time he left her for Camila. That's right. She did date him in between. Ooh, that's complicated. I might need to do a whole tarot tea time video diving into that. That's complicated. She should be concerned if Shawn and Camila are twin flames. Yeah, I agree, but at the same time, sometimes I feel like twin flames sometimes are more about like learning lessons. It doesn't always end up being romantic. I don't know. It's interesting. There's a lot to, again, and that's another topic to dive into, but that's a good take. I could see that being something going on. Okay, let's see. Someone requested Dr. Fiza wants to know who is coming towards me in love. All right, I'm going to pull one card for you. Who is coming towards you in love? Dr. Fiza. Mm, the Page of Cups. We had this reverse though. So someone is coming towards you who is wanting a new beginning, but we have this in reverse. So I feel like it's not actually a new beginning. So this is someone that you know who is interested in dating you. This could be someone that you've been friends with, that you like maybe you flirted in the past, or it could be with someone that you had no idea was interested in you, because we have this in reverse, but they, regardless of what your relationship to this person is, again, I guess it could even be someone that you did date in the past, but there's someone that you already know, someone in your orbit. And this will make sense only to you. Your intuition will tell you, but they want a new beginning, Page of Cups. They want to start fresh with you. And it's up to you as to whether you want this or not with them, because they want a relationship with you. So, I guess look to your contacts, see if that makes sense. Interesting. Dr. Faiza, you're so, oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. SJL. So, okay. I mean, the Dumas spotting was true. Oh, SJL, was this spotted by Dumas? Okay, I'm gonna have to search that. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Dr. Faiza, you're welcome. I hope that made sense for you. Either someone you dated in the past who wants a new beginning, or someone that you didn't know was interested in you, who's like been in your orbit, been a friend. Maybe they flirted, maybe they haven't, but, like, it's someone that you didn't really expect to want something with you. So, okay. Hope that makes sense. It's gonna be someone surprising. All right, so next, whew, let's see if I have any more notes for oh, yes. Okay, very requested by you guys. Not necessarily people in this chat, but I've gotten some messages about the Khloe and Tristan situation, and I know sometimes it's just like, I almost don't even wanna talk about them anymore, because it's been a long road, it's been strange, but if you guys saw that last episode, it was, I will say, I think that Chloe handled the conversation with Tristan in a way that was very strong. Like, she has a strong divine feminine energy. She talked about how she wants to like set boundaries with him. I do not think that, a lot of the like tea channels and gossip channels online have been saying that like they think that she's really with him and just like not wanting to say it because she's embarrassed. I don't think so. I think she's being honest. Khloe Kardashian is an Aquarius rising, and Aquarius rising people, they truly can. They're one of the few people who truly can do something like what she's claiming that she's doing, where she's in the same environment with an ex, but she's able to detach. And Aquarius is a sign of like love and friendship, like love for the collective, love for like all people. So when Aquarius rising or any Aquarius energy is in its like highest light, it is someone that wants the best for everyone. Um, Aquarius and Leo are on opposite sides of the spectrum. So whereas Leo says, I'm the sun and the center of the universe, which again, everybody's perspective is valid, because like we're all meant to be different. We're all meant to have our own perspective in life. But whereas Leo shines on their own in the spotlight and, encourages others to shine on their own, Aquarius is actually about thinking about like what's the best for all the people in my orbit. How can I help people? And they are actually detached. So they are not the center. They put everybody else in the center. And while that's beautiful that Aquarius does that, they definitely still have to be careful to stay balanced so that they don't feel used or like they're not appreciated, because they still need to be loved and cared for. I see Chloe doing that, especially because she has a Cancer sun. Um, so she's very nurturing, but she can detach, is what I'm trying to say. So, okay, we'll pull a couple cards on them. I thought it was strange how Tristan was talking. What I noticed about him was that he was like, it was almost like he was apologizing and saying things on that last episode of Keeping Up in order to get her to like almost like it was like he did want her to take him back, but he was kind of saying it indirectly, like just talking, saying such nice things about her. But whenever she would kind of say something for him to take accountability for, or she would be like kind of honest with him, and she wasn't mean or dragging him in any way, he would get really defensive. I thought that was strange. I don't know. So let's pull a card. Let's see like what's playing out with them. SJL says yes, someone saw them together at brunch in LA. Ooh. Okay, okay, I like it. I like it. That's interesting. As long as Sabrina Carpenter feels okay with the situation, with him leaving, with everything with Camila, then I think it's cute. I think both of them deserve happiness. So they find it with each other. That'd be awesome. All right. So let's just get Tristan's energy. What are his intentions with Khloe? I know this is getting a little bit of a the tarot tea is getting dicey now. All right. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Guys, I do not like this at all. Okay, so allegedly, entertainment purposes, I'm going to tell you what the tarot's saying because the tarot is talking today. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, 10 of Pentacles in the upright is creating abundance together. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse is a fear of a lack of abundance in this case. So I would say that this is so yucky. I would say that he is clinging on to the situation because he feels like she gives him security. He's not 100% sure about what the future holds for him in his life. And he feels like as long as I'm attached to her, um, I am not going to have to worry about money, even if my finances go south. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like it's not good. We'll just say it's not good. All right, let's get one. How does Khloe feel about Tristan? Like, is she aware of this? Or what's going on. But with her Aquarius rising, I would say even if she is aware of this because she has a child with him, Aquarius energy can be, like I said, very detached for the greater good. So she might know that and still be like just trying to like, I don't know, make everything okay for everyone in her family. I'm not sure. Let's get a card for her. How does Khloe feel towards Tristan? Is she noticing this 10 of Pentacles reverse vibe? Judgment card. Woo! Okay, well, I'll say this. She has no illusions. Whatever the gossip channels and people have been saying about Khloe and what she, that she's still letting Tristan take advantage or whatever, I'm gonna say absolutely not. We got the judgment card for her. She has sound judgment. She sees everything that's going on. She is fully aware. No one is like pulling the wool over her eyes. I don't think that she's letting people take advantage of her. I think that it's been hurtful. I think it's been difficult. I think it's been painful at times, but I think that she is a very strong person. And I will say that she's using her judgment. She's in her right mind. She knows what she's doing and she has a reason for doing the things that she does, even if it doesn't make sense to other people. Um, and yeah, she has no illusions. I mean, the judgment card, it's like she has full clarity. She sees what he's doing, she sees him for who he is. Whoa. So if we had any doubts, there we go. I would say there is really no tea there because she is very aware and acting accordingly. And she's doing this because, like she talked about, I thought it was really respectable what she said on the show. She was talking about how, she doesn't like to abandon people, that if people are family, she's going to draw her boundaries, but she definitely like wants to be a person that she can be proud of for herself. And I think that's really true. So I like that. I think she's being a good person, even though that's tough. And I'm not saying that everybody has to do that because that's not right for everybody to act that way. Okay. Do we have any other requests? That's my whole list of requests from you guys. Let's see if there's anything else that comes through though. Let's think. What else has gone on this past week? Kind of living. Sage Moon, kind of living for her Aquarius rising Cancer Sun pairing. I know, right? That is a very strong individual who is both emotional, Cancer Sun, and able to really like think and use their mind and balance their heart with their emotions. Like, I mean, balance their heart with their head. So she really, especially now at this point in her life, she's almost 40 years old. She talks about how she's like looking forward to being 40 because her 30s were so tough. But she's gotten to a place of emotional maturity where I really think she can now balance her emotional side and her intellectual side. And I think in the past, she didn't always do that. She sometimes would let her emotions take over, which is why she had a reputation for being kind of like, the one that some people are afraid of because she'll just like tell you the truth or get mad. I think that she's balanced that. She's like a very zen energy now. So good for her. I think I was taking notes. I was like, wow, this is really a way to deal with difficult situations with love, but with boundaries at the same time. So more power to her. Uh, but agree, Sage Moon, that's an interesting combo. Kind of love it too. Okay, what else has been going on? Now, I know everybody's talked about Travis and Taylor. I have a whole video about that. I live here in Kansas City, so it's been all the buzz. I'm talking all the buzz. We even went to the restaurant for a date night Friday night, um, where they went for their first like date night over at Prime Social. It was super nice, and our waitress was talking about it a little bit. So I don't know. I kind of don't want to pull a card for them. Maybe we'll pull one, but I really think that they're doing well and they're cute. And I kind of just, I don't know, speculated. I've speculated quite a bunch on this channel about them. We'll pull one though. Any info for Taylor and Travis? Just coming through in the present. Seems like they're doing well, but let's get one. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, things changing. Weird. Let's get another one. Five of Swords. Why did I do this? Why did I start pulling the cards, you guys? I'm gonna get clarity before I even interpret. Okay. So you know how some of Travis's exes have been coming out and like saying things about him? I think that I really hate to even put this out there, but I think that Wheel of Fortune in the future, there are going to be more people, Five of Swords and Page of Swords, who are going to be coming out to try to break this couple up. I was thinking about like when I was thinking about like who could this be, this betrayal energy of Five of Swords, because I really don't think it's them betraying each other. I actually think that they get along quite well and that they genuinely like respect each other. So I feel like this is somebody around them, and this is going to happen in the future. This hasn't happened yet, but it's going to create a change for them, maybe even in the way that they view their inner circle or maybe in the way that they operate. But there is going to be somebody. Oh, I didn't need to throw that card, but there we go. So we'll take it as confirmation. Page of Swords coming through, though. This is someone immature. This could be someone younger. But there is someone in their orbit who has a negative intention for them. Maybe they're jealous of their connection. Maybe they're jealous of the publicity that they're getting. But there is someone coming through, could be one of his exes again, trying to come out with more tea. I don't think there's a whole lot of merit to it. But yeah, Page of Swords. And any time that I don't know if you guys have realized this as well. I'm sure you've seen this in your own life. I think we all kind of have. Anytime that you're doing really well in life, I hate that this is the case, but there will always be, not always, but a lot of the time there will be someone who comes through because they're not in a good spot or it makes them feel bad about their own life or whatever. And sometimes there can be people who genuinely do try to tear other people down. We even had some people coming in here to our tarot tea last time we did this and the time before. Luckily, knock on wood, no one's been trolling us today, but it's like there's really no reason. It's like we're happy, we're having fun, we're being respectful. Like there's nothing going on here to attack people about. And I kind of am getting that energy. It's similar. It's like a troll or someone who, because the Page of Swords is immature energy. So somebody is, I don't know. I think someone might try to mess with them a little bit. That's to be expected though. Let's see if there's anything else that comes through about that or like who this person is. Who is this person? SJL says, Five of Swords. I know, right? I hate to see Five of Swords. Five of Swords and Seven of Swords. I'm just like, no, why? Why? And it's weird that those cards were flying all over. I'm just saying. I didn't try to like throw it. Who is this person trying to betray them? Two of Wands. Someone who feels like they missed out on a future with one of them. Another one. So again, this could be an ex. The Tower. There is someone around them who is going to try to cause a tower moment. Wow, guys. You know what, though? I think that both of them are so famous and well versed in dealing with different types of criticism and like drama that even if something comes out, I do think that they are both mature enough to be able to navigate it. But we'll see. I really don't want this to be the case. I hope that it's something that's just a blip on the radar and goes away. I don't want it to be like a big scandal. That would be terrible. But I guess we'll see. Oh my god, SJL says, 5 of swords, tower." Exactly. Ugh. We do not wanna see either of those. Okay, so I think that that is the major T of the week. It's 4:02 now. I'm actually gonna do a reading on Selena Gomez before we go because someone requested a new update on her. I feel like people just like to know about what's going on with her. I have a podcast coming out on Tuesday, I believe. It's being edited right now, but, I recorded when I was in New York and I did some tarot tea. One of the tarot teas that I did a deep dive into was Selena Gomez. So we'll just kinda pull a card here, but I did a tarot tea deep dive into her rumored throuple with Brooklyn Beckham and Nicola Peltz Beckham because there has been a lot of, like, just quotes about all of them saying things like jokingly that we're a throuple, and then they got, like, a ring together, so I don't wanna spoil that because the tarot tea was pretty interesting that came through, and that was a requested tarot tea. But so let's just do some light Selena Gomez tarot tea. I did see that she was taking a lot of photos in Paris, and some of them were from Backgrid, which I've heard from celebrity news and gossip sites that Backgrid is like it's one of those that you call so that you're trying to like kind of get publicity when someone's on there. So I think she's trying to keep getting more and more publicity. She's doing really well with her career. Let's see, Sage Moon. Can't wait for the podcast episode. Oh my God. Sage Moon, thank you for being a podcast listener and viewer. I can't wait either. I'm pretty excited. It was a good one. I'll say that. It was I don't even want to say anything because it was we get into it. We talk about her birth chart and some things were revealed. I'll say that. Okay. So for Selena Gomez, let's just see what's going on with her. What's going to come through here currently? Selena Gomez currently. The Hierophant. Okay. Interesting. Learning, life lessons, maturity. I did see over the weekend that do you guys ever watch the channel with Sebastian Soto? I like his channel. I'm subscribed to his YouTube, and he talked about over the weekend that Selena Gomez was getting a bunch of flack for liking a photo or a post on Instagram from this account that said like Selena and Justin or something. People were like mad about it. I don't know. Just throwing that in there. So, but learning lessons right now. Huh. Weird. I don't know if it could have something to do with that, but I don't know. Let's see. Three of Swords. Okay. What the heck? She's going through a heartbreak of some sort right now. The Hierophant is learning lessons from a heartbreak. Okay. I did not expect this for Selena Gomez, but she is in the process of learning some lessons from something that really hurt her feelings, broke her heart. Sage Moon, yes, he's so much fun. Agreed. I love him. I have my alerts on for him when it comes up. I'm like, ooh, uh, he's so fun. Let's see. Oh, guys. Okay. One, two. When all the energy decides to come through at once. So I was a little skeptical a couple seconds ago because I was like, learning lessons from a heartbreak, Selena Gomez, she seems like she's doing fine. That doesn't even make sense right now. But then I literally just dropped all these cards. So let's get into it and see what this means. Let's see. Kaya Nat says, hi. Hi, how's it going? New here, like and subbed. Oh my God, that's so nice. Thank you, Kaya Nat. Happy to have you here. Hi. Okay. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. You guys, we're just wrapping up. I'm sorry. But if you're new, if you just got here, we're wrapping up the live with Selena Gomez, a tarot tea. And guys, it's getting a little spicy because what we have so far, we have the Hierophant, which is she's learning a lesson, Three of Swords as a result of a heartbreak. Surprised to see this. And then all these cards just dropped on the floor. So here's what we have. Wow. Okay. So we do have 10 of Swords. Something has ended in her life. My gosh. We also have the Death card, Major Arcana. Sorry, I'm dropping cards still. Okay. The High Priestess. What is going on? Okay, so there is something going on in Selena Gomez's life, and this is, I think, very private. I do not think that this is something that is in the news. I don't think she's talked about it. I don't even think it'll ever come out into the news. Um, because we have 7 of swords, and I'm getting like this is something that's happened very much behind the scenes. This person's like dressed all in black, they're hiding. And in the context of this reading, I'm going to say this is just something that's very secret. It's going to remain under wraps. But she's been dealing with something in the background behind the scenes. Now, on the bright side, she's learned a lot of lessons. And we also have the high priestess, which is a card of intuition. So I feel like she's gone through something that's really helped her to mature and to like learn things that are going to help her in life. It's going to be good in the future. We also got the 10 of Wands, which is a burden. We got the Page of Pentacles, which is new in career, a new start, and we have the Star card. Woo! If that's not a lot of energy that just fell right onto the ground, I don't know what is. What I like is that the story that's being told here by the cards about Selena Gomez, about her most recent, like something recent that happened in her life that was pretty big because we did get the death card, major arcana. I'm getting the ending of a chapter for her. There is a chapter in Selena Gomez's life. Oh my gosh, guys, to get the death card, the 10 of swords, and the 3 of swords all at once in one reading, just wild, beyond. I've never gotten all those cards at once. So there is something profound. A chapter is fully ending, never to be reopened again. She will never go back. Whatever it was that happened, she got some real clarity about a situation and she learned some major lessons about trusting her intuition, the high priestess and the hierophant. In the future, she will always trust her intuition if she gets a bad feeling. On the bright side, there's a burden that this situation caused in her life. Does anyone have any ideas? I have no idea what this could be. Let's see. What is this? I'm new. Fred, it's a tarot tea time reading. I'm reading tarot on some celebrity questions, things that have happened in the news, requests. Let's see. So 10 of Wands. Yeah, there was a burden in her life. I will say this. This is something that she's going to keep hidden because she wants it to stay hidden. Page of Pentacles, though, it has definitely fueled something new, and her star is going to continue to rise. So I will say that Selena Gomez, she is in a place where she's really been through a lot. I think we all kind of know that. But even more recently, there have been things that have gone on in her personal life, in her love life, in her work relationships that I'll say maybe over the past couple of years that have really accelerated her growth as a person and that she's in a place that she hasn't been in before. I really think that she has matured and she's ready to shine and start anew on a whole new level. I keep getting this for her every time we read for her. I've never had all these cards come out at once though. So I will say that this is confirmation 1000% that a chapter has ended. Fully, it has ended, and she is now in a brand new era. So I think we're going to be seeing things from Selena Gomez that we've never seen before. I think we're going to be even surprised, maybe even shocked by certain things that come out over the next 6 months, over the next year. Yeah, okay, I'm getting goosebumps. So confirmation. And then check out that podcast because the podcast that's coming out this week, I talk about Selena Gomez, and I think that that is going to give a lot of context to this reading, but let's just say it's confirmation that things are really changing in her life. Okay, you guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. What a major one to end on. Like, wow. But thank you guys so much for being here. Y'all are the best. It means the world to me that you keep joining me time after time. I'm going to try to do another live this week and I'll post it in the community tab because I'm going out of town. I'm going to Dallas to visit a family member who is having some health stuff. So I do not think that this weekend, this coming weekend, this next weekend, my God, I can't even think, is going to be when I'm not going to do a live. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm not going to do a live this next weekend. So I'm going to try to do another one later this week. So anyway, keep an eye on that community tab if you guys want to join in again. And I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me this Sunday. I hope that you have a really great week. I'm going to send you so much love. We have Venus in Virgo now, and I'm just going to say I feel that's really good for everyone's stability. So I just think that this week is going to be the start of like feeling more grounded for everybody with Venus and Virgo. And it's a good time to like get organized and do some self-care. But yeah, feeling good. Also, this Libra season, the energy's really good. So I hope we all just use that. And I'm sending you all so much love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for being here. And I will talk to you guys soon and hopefully see you on another live later this week. Aw, thank you so much, Sage Moon. That means a lot to me. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Okay. Ah, bye, guys. Have a good rest of your Sunday and an awesome week.